Welcome back. This is ManaTutor MTG. I have another box opening for you today. While I open this, though, I want to talk a little bit about sales previously, because this is actually going to a repeat customer, and it actually relates to a recent video I made. Not long ago, I mentioned I sold about $65,000 or so, plus or minus 10 grand. It's in that range, to a customer. And there were around 25 booster boxes in the image, all vintage, a lot of them quite expensive, obviously, that I was selling. And these boxes are also going to that same customer, and they're placing another order for about another 60 grand. And I just kind of want to talk about these, whale investors, I don't know what you call them. These people who are looking to, it's a really cool collection they want to get. They want to get one box of everything Magic related from Alpha, which obviously that's really hard to get. And I'm talking booster boxes, specifically as well as tournament packs. The only thing this particular person isn't collecting is the theme decks, but the rest, or booster packs. The rest, basically any box, from the vault, any specialty box, things like that. Wants to collect them all. And sometimes they find someone that they like to work with. This one likes to work with me, and sometimes needs to get harder to find boxes and asks you to look out to your network to find other boxes to sell. There were a couple that I did not have to sell to him, and so I reached out to my network and got a few boxes. Looks like there's an address there. I'll have to blur that out. But that's what these boxes are. These are placed purposely for a particular customer. They're going directly on over to him. So, again, this is on the flipping side of things, which typically is not the majority of your transactions, but they are among the more profitable, quick, easy ones where you're not sitting on a lot of risk. And so I just want to share these boxes. And talk a little bit about the video as well. I think that should be it. Yeah. The video I made last time, I thought having 25 vintage boxes of, all the Urzas, a bunch of really rare boxes, would, in the thumbnail, capture some more interest, but didn't really seem that people cared about the selling. People seemed to like more of the buying. And that video did not do as well as I thought it would. So I'm not going to make another video for this new $60,000 purchase. But I guess it makes sense that people like to see what I'm buying more than what I'm selling. It's kind of more interesting to buy things than to sell things. So I guess that makes sense. Makes me wonder, although people are always interested in how much money you made, I still have not had time to shoot the video of how much I made in 2022. But I will be shooting that video, and I will be posting that. I'm sure that will get a lot of hits. We'll see. Although that is, that's both buying and selling. What have I bought for inventory? It focuses more on what I sold. Again, I will mention I am first and foremost a collector. Not like, I don't classify myself as an investor, but really, if you're an investor, you do not have to be a collector. If you're a collector, I kind of think you have to be an investor unless you have a ton of money. Because in order to really grow your collection without sinking ungodly amounts into Magic boxes, you need to be buying boxes and possibly even getting multiples so that you can effectively trade up to the boxes that you want to collect. Alright, so I'm a collector, but I do investment in order to upgrade my collection. And here we have an Urza's Destiny booster box. Looks good. These boxes are pretty rare. the Urzas are. Actually, the Saga has come down in price. Saga used to sell for as much as like 12 grand. Actually, even more. I want to say in like late 2020 or so, early 2021. But then came down to be, you know, more like the 8 grand range. I think I've seen some people be able to get to 7 grand, although I think it's bouncing back up a bit since that. Whereas I haven't seen those kind of drops for Urza's Legacy and Urza's Destiny so much yet. Destiny a little more than Legacy. But yeah, Urza's Legacy boxes, which was interesting. I happen to have the majority of my Urza's inventory was Legacy, which I guess works out well that didn't crash as much. But that seems to be the rarer box to get these days than even Urza Saga, which I guess that's just people with Urza Saga that have it are sitting on it kind of thing. So it's not as much out on the market. I'm sure Saga is ultimately probably the rarer box, but I've seen less available of Urza's Legacy, and I've heard other YouTubers say the same, so I'm not the only one. But we have an Urza's Destiny box, and we have Mercadian Masks. Looks to be good condition. Yep. Alright, looks good. Yeah, Mercadian Masks, I've been opening a lot of these recently. Let me get my camera in focus here. They've been good deals to get recently. I feel Urza's Destiny a little less good of a opportunity right now. Again, that one hasn't gone down so much as other boxes. But you know, when you get a request to sell a particular box to somebody, place an order for it and do that. Yeah. So these are two boxes going into that $60,000 deal, and hope to be shooting my video soon on how much I made in 2022. That's all for today. Thanks for following along. See you next time. Bye-bye.